This lecture is about daemon sets. Daemon sets ensure that every single node in the Kubernetes cluster runs the same pod resource. This is useful if you want to ensure that a certain pod is running on every single Kubernetes node. When a node is added to the cluster, a new pod will be started automatically on that node. Same when the node is removed, the pod will not be rescheduled on another node. You have 4 nodes, you will run 4 pods, 1 on each node. You remove one node, you will then run 3 pods instead of 4. That 4th pod will not be rescheduled. So you always have the same amount of pods as you have the amount of nodes. The typical use cases: logging aggregators. So when you want to have one logging aggregator per node, where maybe all pods send their logs to. Monitoring. Again, if you want to monitor per node, then you typically only want one pod that is going to do the monitoring per physical node. Load balancers, reverse proxies, API gateways. There are third-party API gateways like Linkerd that also use daemon sets to run just one pod per node that you have in your Kubernetes cluster. And in general, running a daemon that only needs one pod instance per physical instance, then you're going to use daemon sets. So this is an example of a daemon set specification. It's very simple. You're going to use the API version extensions v1 beta, and the kind is daemon set. And all the rest is exactly the same as the previous definitions that we used. You have metadata, and then you have the spec. In the spec, you define a template where you have your pod specification. I'm not going to do a demo now about daemon sets. It will come back later on in the course.